Hey guys, how you doing? Hope everything is well. Everything is good with me. All right, y'all. I'm in the kitchen today. Yes, because I don't know what to eat, so I'm like, let me make some salmon. I'll make some salmon cakes. Yep, I do have canned salmon, but I'm gonna show you how to make this like that. I was gonna make stew salmon with palm oil, but I'll make that another time. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna take this onion, this red onion. We can just throw it right in there. Y'all know that ninja don't be playing. Okay, so we're gonna first thing we're gonna do, let's just do this real quick, so we don't have to deal with these onions. We're just gonna chop these up real quick. That's it. That's right, that was quick, right? So let's get this bowl. So now we're gonna get the salmon. A lot of people like the red can, which I do too, but I have this one too. So, you know what? Hold on, cause I'm only making this for me, y'all. Cause I don't know how I haven't been eating lately. So hold on, 1 second. Yes, this whole can don't need to be used. So we're gonna take this can and move it. So I just have this much. I love salmon cakes, y'all, because after I make the salmon cakes, you know, I eat it with rice and corn. I love that. I can eat that every day, for real. So what I did was I made my rice earlier, and I put it in a pot warmer. Y'all know what this is, right? This makes your food stay hot. It's locked. You unlock it. See the steam? That's my rice. So we're gonna lock that back up and put that over there. So let's get this here salmon in here. Salmon. That's one. Y'all can see? So I'm gonna see y'all see this recipe I got. I got the recipe from my grandma. I got the fire on log, so I want it too high yet. That's too damn low. Let's turn it up just a bit. Okay, I turned it up some. So we're gonna take this can of salmon and we're gonna put it in here. Okay, we're gonna move this out the way. I'm playing with them sharp, y'all. Not like that. Okay, so what we're gonna do? My hands is washed. I made sure of that. So let me do it again. So lemon soap. Okay, so all right, y'all. Cause I cook a lot. Y'all know that. I cook a lot. So what we're gonna do with this first one? This first piece of salmon, we're gonna open it like that. Just open it. We're gonna open the salmon, y'all. This is what we're looking for. All right, here we go. This is a small can, so you're only gonna have a little bit. This is what we're looking for. Y'all see that? Take that out. It's only a little piece in there, because it's a small can. So I have a garbage right here. We're gonna do the bigger one now, y'all. Open it up. I'm gonna do this here 2 times. Open it up in here. Alright. I'll be looking because I don't want that. Alright, here we go. See that? We're gonna open that up. Y'all see? It's gonna fall right in my hand. Right in my hand. There we go. That's a longer vein because, you know, it's more salmon. One more time. One more time. It's 2. With the big can, it's always 2. So, make sure y'all know that. 1 can, it's only a little piece. But a whole can, it's 2 sides. We're going to take that out. It's easy to take out. Just pull it out. There it is. Okay, so wash your hands. Okay, here we go, y'all. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna smash this up. We're gonna smash the salmon up. Okay. Smash it up fine. Yes, very, very fine. When you make a stew, when you make stew salmon, you don't smash it up like this. You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't smash it up like this. This is my way of cooking it. Everybody has their way of cooking salmon cakes. This is the way I cook it. Okay. So what we is gonna do right now, we're gonna put some breadcrumbs. Y'all, my hand been hurting. God, just the hand that hurt. Oh shoot. Yeah, we're gonna have to do like this because I can't. My hand been hurting me, y'all. What's wrong with y'all? Damn, this should give me help. Okay, here we go. Let's look the whole thing. Okay, so we're gonna take some of this breadcrumbs and we're gonna pour it in there. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, y'all. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. Okay? So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take some flour. We got to bind it. That's a lot of flour. We ain't putting on no flour. That's enough. That's enough. Trust me. We're gonna take this here onion out of here. Don't y'all know that in Ninja Blade? Don't be playing with it. Okay, so we're gonna put the onions in here. Throw the onions right in there. Yes. I'll put the onions in there. Put that in the sink. Wash my hands for a second. I'm only using one hand anyway. I don't know why I do that. Okay. So now we're gonna put egg. We're gonna see it. We're gonna see first. We're gonna see first. Don't ever put 2 eggs in there until you see. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not trying to make soup. But you bind it in there really, really good. You put that flour. You put the corn. Excuse me. You put the flour and you put the breadcrumbs. Now, actually, I do need another egg. Okay, so this is other egg. Come on. I'm glad I didn't make 2 cans because it'd have been too much. It literally would have been too much, y'all. Damn. Alright, yeah. This is it. This is it, y'all. Okay, so now I have my plate that I'm going to put it in right here. So we're going to put this over here. And we don't really need to turn that up. We're good with that. So now, being that we have it now, alright, here we go. Now I'm going to use my hand, okay? You know how you make meatballs, but we're not making meatballs, okay? We are not making meatballs. We're making salmon. You want it just like that. Drop it in there. Next one. This is a lot, y'all. That's why I'm glad I didn't make 2 cans. Because I just wanted to get for myself some rice, some corn, and salmon. Same thing. Drop it. Drop it. Y'all don't want them too big because see the way I make salmon cakes, trust me, my salmon cakes, you're gonna see what happens to my salmon cakes. You're gonna see. I'm gonna show you something. That's so much. I'm gonna show you something. A lot of people don't make their salmon cakes like this, but I do. Like I said, this is the way my family makes them. One more in there, y'all. Okay, we need to turn one over. I see you. I see you too. Yeah, salt to the food, baby. I'm telling you, when you salt to your food, like me, I ain't crazy. Your food come out so good, y'all. I'm gonna put one more. So, I'm going to show y'all how they come out. Y'all going to keep hearing this water because my hands are dirty. Even if I had put on gloves, I still would have had to been taking them off and all the other extra stuff. So, we ain't doing nothing. Remember, salmon cakes do not take that long, so you don't want to burn them. So, as I'm waiting for them, I'm going to make some more. So, we ain't got to be here all damn day. Okay, that's that. I'm going to show you. People like, what the hell? Yes. My salmon cakes are smashing. People love my salmon cakes, I'm telling y'all. Yeah, I didn't put no seasoning in there because you know why? I have pink salmon and red salmon in there. And I don't like salt. There's salt on the table. If you want salt in your food, put it on your food. It's already salty. Okay, it's it's already salty, so I'm not doing that. That's like when you make salmon. You don't want to put too much, you know. Salmon is expensive, so you don't want to put too much of nothing on your salmon and mess it up, you know. I like steamed salmon, like I'm not gonna lie, or baked salmon, but I like steamed salmon. I have a what do you call that? The air fryer. I have a huge one. I have never used it. Ever. Okay, y'all, so it's about to go down. Like I told y'all, I already made the rice in here. Y'all know the rice is in here. I want y'all to see it stay hot, y'all. This is called a warmer. Look at that, look at that. This is a food warmer. For your food, I got 3. Small, medium, and large. Now, if I was making stew salmon, I would have got the medium one, put the rice in the bottom, and put the salmon on top. Y'all. Okay, here we go, y'all. It's about that time. Here we go, here we go. This one. I'm gonna let y'all see. Y'all see how nice and thick they are? Do y'all see how nice and thick? How nice and thick? Nice and thick. Yep, I'm gonna show you inside. So like in a minute, in a minute. Nice and thick. That's why I'm glad I didn't make two, because I'm gonna eat probably something in the morning or something like that. Okay, y'all. That's what they looking like. Yep. Look like falafels, right? Oh, y'all want to say? Hold on. Let me put this. And time. Whoa. That damn blade in there. I gotta be careful. Okay, we're gonna start. Okay. I just messed it up. Alright, y'all. I actually got room for one more, but I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna show you in a minute. So, we're gonna take one of them, right? That shit hot. This is what you got. Reason why it fluffs up is because of the flour and the breadcrumbs. That's why it fluffs up. So this is the way it looks inside. Ooh, y'all see that smoke? Oh my god. So y'all already know. I have hot sauce. I like hot sauce a lot. So I just put my hot sauce. I put it on it, but then I got it in my hand. Hot sauce on it. You hear a crunch? It gives it a nice crunch. But let me just show you something. I'm not gonna lie to you. This hot sauce right here, I like it, but to me, I don't like it. I like Red Devil. I like Red Devil. I don't know why. Frank's is what I grew up on. Jersey style Frank's. Jersey love Frank's. I'm telling you, they love Frank's. New York, we used to the Red Devil. Oh, shit. We're gonna flip them. They don't need that long. Don't need that long. But y'all, I eat the red. They ain't had nothing shot right but the Red Devil. They sold out the damn what's that? The Red Hot Franks. They ran out of the Red Devil. Every time I go there, they run out of the Red Devil. I don't know if they don't carry it or what. But I like Red Devil. And why is this hole so huge? I'm not understanding that. Did I get a bootleg one? Like I didn't know what was going on when I got this. I was like, why the hole so damn big? Damn. They ain't put the little spout where you can just... That's crazy. So I gotta be careful when I'm putting on my food. Not on my beans. I use different on my beans. Everybody want my hot sauce when they come when I cook beans. I need the other hot sauce. Be like, hold on. You don't want this hot sauce? They be like, nah, give it up. Give up the other hot sauce. Like, let me show you. Everybody come here with my beans, they want this. They love this on their beans. You only need 1, 2, 3, 4. With some avocado and some beans, red beans and avocado. I put a little pumpkin in it too. I'm gonna cook that one day for you. I've been cooking since, I'm about to take this out, y'all. I've been cooking since I've been holding my bottle. My grandmother said, if you can hold your bottle, damn it, you can make these biscuits. How about that? Oh, matter of fact, that's what I want to tell y'all. I'm making biscuits with these. Yes, because when I make the rice, I have the corn, right? I took corn off the carb. And that's one thing about me. Another thing about me. I don't put water in my corn. No, I'm not doing it. I don't put water in my corn. I hate that. You got to soak. Corn on a carb is very, very sweet. I would never take the sweetness away from my corn. Never. Y'all try it. Take your corn. Cut it. Get a good knife. Don't hurt yourself. And put it in a pan. Don't put, I'm telling you, put a tablespoon of salt. Of water. Put a tablespoon of water in your corn. That's it. Y'all need nothing else. If you like a little butter, put some butter in it. I promise you. Because the only thing you want it to do is steam, you know. Just want it to steam. That's all you want it to do. It's just steam. And it's so sweet. Corn on the cob is so sweet. You get the right corn. Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay, y'all. We almost finished. I'm glad I only made this a little bit because I ain't want to, you know, waste it. Now, I'll have plenty for tomorrow. And have it for breakfast. We're going to slice this one in half. Half and half. Half and half. One more. One more again. The rest of this. See how fast it was when you don't feel like cooking? I'm telling you, salmon. Salmon is so easy. If you want to make fresh salmon, make fresh salmon. Okay, y'all. So, I'm finished, right? I was washing dishes. So, remember I said I had the rice already made, right? So what we're gonna do is, this knife is dangerous, like. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is open up the, I want y'all to say it, the warmer. That's the pot warmer. Open up the pot warmer, right? See, because I don't want to mess up a whole bunch of plates and pots and all that extra stuff. Just take your rice, because your rice is not, I'm saying for myself. They come big. I have 3. Like I said, I have bigger ones like this. But this is only a little bit. So what I'm going to do is take this corn, right? I told y'all I don't put water in my corn. I do a tablespoon. So we're going to take this corn out of here. We're going to take that corn out of there. We don't want that corn in there. We don't want that corn in there. We're going to put the corn in the warmer. Because I'm not going to eat right now. I'm going to eat later. So put the corn. Alright. This corn is so good, y'all. It's so sweet. I had bought this from the farmer's market last week. It was only $2 for $1. I was like, oh shit. Let me get 6. Because y'all know all these cuts and trash taps and all of this stuff here. The guy doing too much. Y'all, let me just say something to y'all, like, real quick. Let me just say something. I know we all talked about, and is still talking about, Naziah. Let's put that in, y'all. Okay, let me finish this, y'all. Let me finish this. So, put this in the dirty thing. So, this is what we have right now. We have corn on one side and rice on the other. We're going to take the lid, put that lid back there again, and we're going to lock it. See? You can't pick it up. It's locked. So, that'll stay cool. That'll stay nice and hot. You know what I'm saying? For a couple of hours. So, yes. And now, we have the main attraction. These are the fish cakes, y'all. Yes, y'all. Fish cakes. So, let's talk. I'm not going to talk to y'all long, okay? I'm not. We're going to put you over here. And put you over here, bring it down. Okay, so let me just say this here. I know everybody's talking about Naziah case, which is very, very sad. Naziah, it's so many. It's just so, these people is doing the most, okay, to these kids. You understand? They manipulate. I don't know what's wrong with it. I swear to God. But let's stick on Naziah. Now, let me just say this here. Me and my family, we are very close. Okay, we're very close. Very, very close. Like, for real, for real. And the part I'm not understanding is when, I'm sorry, y'all. When they was at the party and this fool touched one of the little kids. And she knew better. She came running upstairs. He touched me and it hurt. Let me just say this there. This is where it failed at. Like, for real. I'm going to be real with you. My family real tight. He probably wouldn't be here no more though. But what I'm saying is, I'm not promoting nothing like that, but I'm just telling you, if you touch somebody touch one of my nieces, my nephews, my cousins, or something like that, I'm telling you, you're not, listen, that little girl was the smartest person in that whole goddamn house. You feel me? She the one came up there and said, this ninja touched me here and hurt me. Why he still around the family? Why he still around the family? I'm telling you, that would have been his last days. That would have been his last days. Okay? He wouldn't have been around my family. I wouldn't give a damn if he had 10 kids with my cousin. You feel me? Because my cousin ain't having it. Let me just tell you something. I was at my cousin's house one day. And her boy was there, right? So, I'm just, we tight. You know what I'm saying? We tight, all of us. My sister, my brothers, my cousins, my nephews, everybody. We tight. Uncles and aunts. We tight like that. And we good like that. So, old boy kept picking with my little cousin. She wasn't my niece. She was my cousin. So, she's like 4. And he kept picking her out. And I was like, bro, stop picking her up, yo. Stop picking her up. Look, for real, though. Stop picking her up, right? So he looking at me funny. He put it back down. So now, all the kids playing in the house, the camera on. He's in the living room. He got her again. So I was like, bro, like, I asked you not to pick her up no more. Like, I'm not playing. Don't pick her up no more, right? So I said to the kids, all the kids, y'all go outside and play because, he's doing too much. I didn't let them feel like, but I told all the kids to go outside. Child, I look back up. All the kids is back in the house. So I was like, what the fuck? So I said, didn't I say y'all go outside? They was like, no, he told us to come back in. So I was like, okay, all right. So now all the kids is gone. They're not there. So I hear they in there playing the game. So I just peek in because they my cousins, you know what I'm saying, my nephews or whatever. So I open the door. Why is bro sitting on the bed with my little cousin on his lap? Oh my God. I snatched my cousin off. I said, bro, I told you don't pick her up no more. What part you not freaking understanding, bro? Like, I don't understand. So now it starts spilling out into the living room and the kitchen and all that, because we was in there cooking and stuff. So I was like, yo, bro, I'm not playing with you. Don't pick up. Why you keep picking up? I don't understand the reason why you keep doing it, though. Can you please tell me why you're doing it? Wait, I'm skipping. The last straw was he put her. You know how they put the legs around you and you carry you like that? I almost lost my mind. So he was like, no. I was like, bro, you're not understanding. Like, you know what I'm saying? My brother was getting ready to come too. I'm trying to, like, you know, just let this ninja know, like, bro, you better bring it down. I told you not to pick her up no more. What is the freaking problem, bro? What you keep picking her up for? And he not understanding it. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, listen, what you saying, though? You don't live here. You don't live here. You can go. Who can go? Me? Hold on. You the boyfriend. You the boyfriend. That's my cousin. So he was like, to my cousin, he was like, yo, tell that B to leave. Tell that B to leave, right? I said, who you gonna be? He said, tell that B to leave. My cousin was like, no. Nah, nigga, like, I can't do that. She was like, no. No. Okay, he was like, well, I'm good. Bye. But my point is, I told you not to pick her up no more. And he kept focusing on her. That's when you know somebody's slick. You know what I'm saying? But the thing that I'm saying is, the little girl that came upstairs from the party and said that Jarvis had touched her down there. And it hurt. Oh my God, y'all. I'm telling you, that's where the failure came at. Because it was a party. You got aunts there, cousins there. You got mad people there. So, first of all, why he even in the house? Why he in the house? I'm telling y'all right now, that's where the failure came in real bad. Yes, sir. It came in really bad when they did not do anything. When that little baby said he touched me, and nobody didn't do nothing to him. Are you freaking kidding me? And we had a whole party with mad ninjas at? Y'all different. Because let me tell you, baby, he wouldn't be here. But let me just say this here. What parts is killing me is, like, we don't caught them in so many lies. Like, for real. We caught them in so many lies it doesn't make any sense. Like, for real. We caught them in so many lies. So many. All of them. Every last one of them. They're sinning. You know a part that messed me up? Remember when Naziah asked her aunt about the address and she gave it to her? And then when they asked her, did that address ring a bell? And she said no. But then she said, Jarvis, something about Jarvis over there. But you gave her the address. You know, right there, that really makes me know that she had a hand in it. You gave her the address. You gave her the address, and I believe that Jarvis had told her to meet me there. And she wasn't quite sure where it was. And she's so comfortable with her aunt that sends her up there. You got to remember, the aunt sends her up there all the time. So it's no surprise. She sends it in. She said it. She sends it in to make extra money. Grandma, I could just name him and just catch him. Grandma said she didn't know what job was working at. But you got a whole daughter that got 5 kids by him. Go and ask your daughter, where do this ninja work at? Because you have 5 kids by him, and I know you send Naziah there all the time. So maybe she went up there and got a few dollars. But no, you're not thinking like that. You was like, okay, least I know she's with Jarvis. So now, allegedly, now I can at least sleep and, go in the morning. But you never did what you said you was going to do in the morning. If a whole kid that young didn't come home, it's bad enough. Because you know why? Let me just say this, y'all. She knew. The whole damn family knew where Naziah was. What I'm saying, the immediate family right there. They knew that she goes up there because they sends her up there, y'all. They sends her up there. Come on, stop, y'all. They sends her up there. So when the grandma said she was riding around, you got a whole car. You know that you sends her to Jarvis' job. And you never thought once to go there and see if she's there. I really feel it's injustice because I feel they all should be arrested. They all, the immediate, you know what I'm saying? The grandmother, the sister, the aunt, her daughter, the other daughter. I feel all of them should be ashamed of themselves. And I don't know who all was at the birthday party. They should be ashamed of themselves. And I'm praying to God that it couldn't have been a man there. It couldn't have been a man there. There's no way there was a man in the house. Because ain't no way a kid came up, even though it wasn't a man in the house, that touching my child would have just made me crazy. You feel me? Like, they would have had to literally jump on my back and stop me. But you know what? My family, I'm going to be real on you. Like, we ain't stopping none of us. We all coming in at one time. You know what I'm saying? So you better hurry up and start talking. You know what I'm saying? And we know that my child not like, what kid that young gonna say that type stuff? So we believe in them 100%. Okay? So we'll take that up at the station. Okay? If you still moving, but we'll take that up at the station. Okay? Because the kid ain't lying. That little tiny thing is not lying. They was doing this for so long. And I'm so hurt that this little girl is so hard for this man, the demon, to plead not guilty. Because, see, he wants to take them through it. He wants to air them out. If he's a monster, you're going to be a monster with him. Okay? That's what type of time he on. He's like, if y'all going to drag me, I'm going to drag you. Okay? This is just really amazing how this guy, I swear, when I heard his voice, when they had his voice though, I was like, that's the way he talk? That's the way he talk. Yo, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I thought it was the Bat. I was like, is he trying to talk like the Bat? And then he tried to play like he a little type of something. Ugh. I just would have mushed it in the face. Like, get up out of here with all that corny stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said, to the girlfriend. Shannon knew. See, you a newcomer. Well, I heard him say that. So that shows you when he said that to her, Shannon knew everything. Feel me? He said it. He said he told the so-called engagement. You know what I'm saying? You a newcomer. Because he had Shannon them in check. Mm-hmm. He had them in check. But anyway, I'm gonna go, y'all. I'm just like, you know what? They should just lock them all up. I'm being real. Lock them all up. All they got to do is go back, listen to this person, listen to that person, listen to this person, and you see how these children was failed. They were all failed. I'm not glorifying that. I'm glad that, you know, all the kids was taken, but they needed to be. And there's no way Granny, yo, I don't even want to talk about that. That would be that's bananas. No way. No way, Jose. Y'all all was in on it because who started it off that we know of was the little girl. Not before time. I'm talking about with that family. Because we ain't talking about nobody else's family. We know that he done did a whole lot. Because he's that type of person. He meet women that have little children. That's what he does. That's his life. But y'all, I really feel sorry, you know, and I swear I hope they find this little girl. Where can she be? You know what I'm saying? But you know what? The grandmother, I'm gonna be real, and her daughter, they gave him plenty time to do what he wanted to do to her. Mm-hmm. Plenty time to do what she wanted to do. So police are coming up with this here narrative where I think she ran away, and no, 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 not at all. And another thing, y'all, hold up before you go. Remember when Naziah said on the phone to Jarvis when she said she needed the pill? Remember? And he said, I could have sworn I just gave you one. She said, no, that was last night in the hospital. What hospital? Who took her to the hospital? Jarvis. Pretending to be her daddy. Pretending to be her father. I believe allegedly. I believe he took her to the abortion center and at the hospital, and they did it. And that's why she said at the hospital. Like, you was in the hospital? Because remember, he said, I just got you one last month. And she was, no, he said, I just got you one. She said, yeah. That was when I was in the hospital. That's when I had went to the hospital. She was in the hospital. Anyway, y'all, I gotta go. Y'all hit that like button and subscribe, y'all. Y'all try this here now. I don't feel like cooking or nothing, so I made it easy. All right, y'all. Peace, y'all.